Have you ever felt a heaviness, even when everything seems right on the outside? You work hard, achieve, and climb the ladder, but something still feels off. That weight is often unspoken resentment, a burden from past hurts and doubts. We think we're running toward success, but sometimes we're just running from old shadows. Imagine carrying a rucksack of stones. Resentment is like that, draining your energy every day. You might believe it motivates you, but it actually slows you down and keeps you from enjoying life. The first step to freedom is acknowledging this hidden weight. Give that feeling a name and ask yourself, what am I truly carrying? Recognizing this is not weakness, it's strength. True success isn't just about achievements, but about finding peace and freedom within. You can't move forward if you're always being pulled back by yesterday's ghosts. Resentment isn't always loud, it's a quiet poison we drink, hoping it hurts those who hurt us. It seeps into our thoughts, coloring the way we see ourselves and the world around us, often without us even realizing it. It's replaying old conversations, wanting to prove someone wrong, letting their words fuel your ambition. You find yourself stuck in a loop, reliving moments that should have faded, but instead, they become the fire that pushes you forward. You might achieve great things, but if your drive is rooted in pain, you're building for them, not for you. Every milestone becomes a silent message to those who doubted you, but the satisfaction never truly lasts. This kind of motivation is unsustainable. It ties your happiness to someone else's opinion. The more you chase their approval, the further away your own peace seems to drift. Even your victories feel hollow, because the validation you seek can't come from outside. The applause fades and you're left with the same emptiness you started with. Resentment quietly sabotages your joy, tainting your wins and magnifying your setbacks. It's a shadow that follows you, making even your brightest moments feel dim. You end up living in reaction, not creation. Your life becomes a series of responses to others, rather than an expression of your true self. True success isn't about proving others wrong, it's about being right for yourself. It's about finding meaning and satisfaction in your own journey, regardless of who's watching. When you let resentment drive you, you're never truly free. You're always looking over your shoulder, measuring your worth by someone else's standards. The cycle keeps you trapped, always chasing approval that never satisfies. It's a race with no finish line, and the cost is your own contentment. Break free by shifting your focus from them to you. Start asking what truly matters to you, and let that be your guide. Build your life for your own fulfillment, not as a performance for an absent audience. When you create from a place of self-acceptance, every step forward feels lighter. That's where real contentment begins, when you finally choose yourself and let go of the poison you once mistook for fuel. I've been there, driven by pain, haunted by the sting of words and actions that cut deep. Sometimes it felt like every step forward was fueled by a need to prove myself, to show the world I was more than their doubts. I pushed myself harder, trying to prove doubters wrong, chasing validation in every achievement and milestone. Their criticism became the engine of my ambition, even if I called it determination. I let their voices echo in my mind, using them as fuel to keep going, even when I was exhausted. Every achievement was a silent "I told you so," but it never brought real peace. The victories felt hollow, as if I was winning battles in a war I never truly wanted to fight. I built success as a fortress around old wounds, hoping it would heal the pain, but the walls only kept the hurt inside, never letting it truly fade. But external validation never fixed my insecurities. No amount of applause or recognition could fill the emptiness left by old scars. I was always looking over my shoulder, splitting my focus between goals and old narratives. The past clung to me, shaping my every move, making it hard to be present. Those voices from the past had too much power over my present. I realized I was letting them write my story, even as I tried to move forward. The turning point came not with a big win, but with the emptiness I felt after achieving a long-sought goal. That hollow victory made me question everything I was chasing. I realized living for revenge keeps the wound open. It's like picking at a scab, never letting it heal, always feeling the sting. True growth started when I stopped building my life as a monument to past pain. I learned to let go, to clear space for something new and healthier. Letting go of that need for vindication was the first step to real freedom. It felt like opening a window after years in a dark room. Now, I build for myself, not to prove anything to anyone else, but to create a life that feels true to who I am. That's when fulfillment finally arrived. I found joy in the journey, not just the destination. You can choose the same. The path to peace starts with letting go of the past and building for yourself. Living with resentment is like driving while staring into the rearview mirror. You're fixated on the past, old hurts, wrong turns, missing the open road ahead. Resentment keeps you mentally stuck, draining your energy and focus. You replay arguments, imagine vindication, and lose sight of present opportunities. Even if you achieve success, you lack the internal freedom that makes it meaningful. Old pain becomes an anchor, limiting your joy and creativity. Sometimes you don't even realize it's happening. Resentment subtly steers your choices. It leads you down safe, familiar paths instead of bold, new ones. To be truly free, you must turn your gaze forward and let go of the past. Only then can you embrace the possibilities ahead. Pause and ask yourself, who do you feel resentment toward? Let a name or face come to mind. Don't push it away. What story or memory fuels this feeling? Pinpoint the moment that created the wound. Recognize that this memory has become a toxic source of energy. By holding on to resentment, you're letting that person or moment control your present. Their old judgment still shapes your actions and happiness. Is that the freedom you want? This isn't about blame, it's about empowerment. See the invisible chains so you can break them. Realize you've been a prisoner in a jail with an unlocked door. The power to walk free is, and always has been, yours. Once you recognize the true source of your resentment, pause and ask yourself, can I grow and find happiness, even if the apology I want never comes? This is a powerful question because it shifts your focus from waiting for someone else to change, to considering your own capacity for growth and joy. The answer is yes, your happiness isn't dependent on their validation or approval. You have the ability to define your own worth, regardless of what others do or say. Reclaim your power by consciously redirecting your energy away from the past and toward your own dreams and vision for the future. This is where real transformation begins. Imagine what's possible if you invest all that effort into building a life that truly excites and inspires you. Every step you take toward your own goals is a step away from old wounds. This is the shift from simply reacting to your circumstances to actively creating the life you want to live. You don't have to pretend the hurt never happened. Acknowledge it, honor your feelings, but also know you can choose not to let it define your story or your future. Make choices that reflect your values and passions, not to impress others or prove anything to anyone. Let your decisions be guided by what truly matters to you. Build relationships and pursue goals that bring you genuine fulfillment and joy, not just external approval. This is self-love, choosing to prioritize your peace and well-being over old arguments or unresolved pain. When old patterns or memories resurface, gently notice them and redirect your thoughts with compassion. It's a practice, not a one-time fix. Ask yourself, what can I do right now, in this moment, for me and for the future I want to create? That's how you take back control of your life, one intentional choice at a time, moving forward with hope and purpose. We're taught to chase external validation, titles, money, applause. But true success is inner peace, not outside approval. Letting go of resentment is the most direct path to that peace. You're not excusing others, you're freeing yourself. Imagine the lightness when you stop carrying old burdens. That space can be filled with creativity, love, and joy. This is the freedom to build a life that's authentically yours. It's a victory no one can take away because it lives within you. So today, acknowledge your resentment and see it for what it is, an old story you've outgrown. Thank it for whatever motivation it gave, then let it go. Say it out loud. I will no longer build my life on resentment. I choose peace. I choose freedom. I choose to build for me. This is your moment. Take back your power and step into the life you deserve.